Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. It's been a while, probably about 6 months now. It's been a total nightmare for me, what with British winter, meaning storms galore, which makes working outside difficult, underestimating how hard, easy, whichever it is to actually get parts for the Audi, because for some unknown reason, Audi don't seem to want to make parts for cars that are over 20 years old. So I've spent ages scouring all of Europe and even buying stuff from America, which takes a while to get over, and then I get thumped with the import taxes. So got that. Also had to deal with ill health as well, but it's all sorted now. So we're back again with the project, and today we're doing the little bits inside, which are upgrade to the brakes. I'm fitting some 6-pot brake calipers. They're 18Z or 18Z Brembos, which come off Porsches, VW Touaregs, that sort of thing. So this video is just showing you me refurbing them because they were a complete mess when I bought them. But I couldn't turn them down at £30 for a pair. So let's crack on. Right, so as you can see, this one here, took out the pistons and seals, masked it up. Got some zinc primer on. Done a couple of layers of that. So next will be the VHT paint, which is doing red. Basically, we'll end up with one I prepared earlier here. That's had 3 coats of VHT red and a couple of coats of lacquer. Obviously, new Brembo decal, new bleeding nipples, new pistons and seals. And the one thing that you will have to do as well, if you're converting these to fit on the A4, is normally this cross pipe here, which allows fluid to go both sides, will be on this end, because the calipers normally are on the front on the Porsche, whereas on the Audi they're at the back. So you basically have to swap it over so to make sure that you've still got the bleed nipples facing upwards. So let's get cracking. Okay, so the paint that I've chose for doing the calipers, Genolite, as you can see, standard etch primer to start with. Make sure we've got a good base. This stuff's great. I've used it plenty of times in the past for calipers for various cars. Usually takes about 3 light coats to build it up. Give it about 15 minutes in between coats, then give it 24 hours to harden. And then lacquer, this is from my local body shop. It's just some stuff that I had ready mixed for another job I was doing. So any clear lacquer will do. 2K's strongest, but 1K will do. So these are what I'm using. As you may have noticed, we're in the workshop, because it turns out it's not acceptable to constantly be working on car parts in the living room on the table. So let's get cracking on finishing this brake caliper off. Okay, so we've now got 3 coats of red VHT on, and we've got the lacquer. And I've added the balance bar. Now, what I said before about swapping the ends on this, if you look, that end there's no recess, whereas that end there is. That's because that's where the balance bar normally runs across there. So that's put on. Let's get the masking tape out. see if I can zoom in here. Now, in the side, don't know if you can see this, there's a recess. Now that is for these seals. These are the main ones to stop any fluid getting past pistons. We've got those ones for that. Covers for the bleed nipples. These are the dust seals that go over the pistons. More oil seals. About to panic then, it didn't have enough seals. Okay, so next trick, match these up. Nope. Largest, medium. So biggest first, going in the biggest piston, smallest going on that side. Now from what I understand, what I read anyway, the idea was that you go small, medium, large, something to do with the theory of saving, well, even brake pad wear. It starts with clamping on the smallest piston, going to the largest. Hello dog, can you get out please? So going from the smallest to the largest somehow changes the pressure ratios to give even pad wear. Don't know if that's true or not. So, here, push that in. See if I can get any better light on this. So you can see there, I just shoved a seal in that one. Now to the next one. That one's sat in nicely. Now, the baby seal. Just realised I started humming to Baby Shark. This one is not designed for adult hands. We're in there. Come on, play nice. Right, and we're in. Next thing to do is pistons. Get that out of the way. Two smallest. Oh, the dog's mate next door. That's the start. To make this less boring, I should have actually kept all of this. There's the largest ones. So, sort these out. Big, big, small, small, medium, medium. Now it's as simple as push it on, and the idea is we've got to get seal. There you go. Sat in that groove. This is where we are, my dog pretending he's hard. Is it in? Yeah, that's in. Next one in. Come on. Oh, my dog's making friends everywhere today. Yeah, we're on that one as well. Bit of rubber grease. That's what they provided rather than my own. Right, so clever. This is a grease that actually came with the rebuild kit. Bit of rubber grease all the way around. Then, theory is, we take this, liberally covered in rubber grease, and it should slide in with minimal force. Then push the dust seal in as well. And job's done, as you can see. Nice and flush. So we've got to repeat that for all the other pistons as well. this one up. The seal pristine. Clean it up. One more to go on this side. And again, just squidge a bit out all around. It actually helps to have a little bit on here, just to, because I know you got the groove for the oil, dust seals. Sod's law. If you try to go in dry, it'll sit proud. You can't have that, because as soon as you hit the brake pedal to push the piston out, it'll probably shove the dust seal out as well. Right. One side to go. Then last thing we'll do is get the Brembo caliper on, so it will look like that one. Right, so all the seals are in with the pistons, so in terms of mechanical work, just go get these bleed nipples in. Find out what spanner size they are. $11mm. Obviously don't have to be done right up now, because got to be loose for bleeding them, but one. Next. And there we go. Fresh bleed nipples, pistons, seals, dust covers, nice and shiny. Just the Brembo brake stick to go, or decal, which I'll do in a minute when I've tied it up. Right, last thing to do is to get a Brembo decal on. So, got some small bits of masking tape. What I've done is I've measured the gap, well, the space I need. So put that there, mark it off with a bit of masking tape. I'll explain this in a minute. Then we'll do same on this side. Basically, what I'm doing is creating a level line, putting the decal down, so I know that it's perfectly straight and in the right place. Now I measured it all off the other one, so I know exactly where it's got to go. So that lays down on there. Then the O has got to be there. Mask that off. Okay, so fingers crossed I don't cock this up, because I don't think I've got any spares. Probably does help if you've got fingernails as well to be able to pull this off. Right. Here we go. There we've got the O there. And letters there. Let's get rid of that. Get rid of that. Press this all down. Make sure you really rub this down, because you don't want these lifting back off after. And then the first thing he does is peel it back and pull a bit off. If you're wondering where I got these from, you basically just go on eBay. There's loads of people sell these sort of decals. They cost me about £3, so it's only a few dollars as well. And that was for 4 of them, but I wrecked 2. Well, I didn't wreck them, I left them and the dog wrecked them. There you go. And hey presto, one good looking sexy caliper there. Well, actually, put that in. We got 2 sexy calipers. They'll look nice behind the wheels, and more importantly, they'll stop the car a lot quicker.